You know, I've always thought one of the most important things in sales was to, have multiple options to offer your clients, but then to always start with the most expensive option and work your way down. I was reading a book recently by Robert Cialdini, and he was talking about the Williams-Sonoma Company, basically a kitchen and craftware kind of store. And they had this bread maker that was in the stores, and they couldn't sell it. And then one day, by happenstance, one of the products people brought in another bread maker that was considerably more expensive. All of a sudden, they couldn't keep the cheaper ones on the shelf because people began to see the lower price one as a better decision, as a better choice. It reminds me, about 5 years ago, I got a call from a client, and they wanted this sales training program developed for 2,000 of their dealerships across the country. And the budget for the program was about $500,000. They asked me to put a proposal together, which I did, and I sent the proposal to them the next week. My original proposal was for $10 million, right? They just about had a heart attack. So they had me come down to their headquarters, and I go down there 3 or 4 trips, and eventually I closed the deal for $2 million, right? And it was so interesting because the night after we signed the agreement, went to dinner with the head honchos. He says, Weldon, you know what we were all thinking when we finally got you down to $2 million? I mean, in his mind, he got me down to $2 million from $10 million, when in reality, I had gotten them from $500,000 up to $2 million. You know what I'm saying? And so he says, you know what we were all thinking when we got you down to $2 million? I said, what's that, John? He said, whew, at least it wasn't $10 million. You see, the reality is you have to keep things in perspective for your customers, but always show that high-end option. Always show the most expensive option first. In some cases, you'll sell the highest-end option. Good for you. But in every case, you will put your other products, your other price lines in a different comparative spot with your customer. The end result, you're going to have a higher average ticket.